सारे ਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੋਨੀਆ ਵੈਸਟ। ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਸਾਂਝੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਹੈ ਪਿਕਸ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਅਗੇਂਸਟ ਡਰੱਗ ਐਂਡ ਗੈਂਗ violence, and in the youth in our community too much of that is happening, so they're going to talk to us about how we can make a difference with the rally here behind us. Every year harek saal ਇਹ rally ਕਰਦੇ ਆ in support of making kids ਚੰਗੇ ਰਾਹ ਤੇ ਪਾਉਣ ਨੂੰ ਨਿਆਣੇ ਲਈ. So we're going to take you through the rally today and show you what they're doing here today. So you can see behind me they're starting the rally. Let's walk all the way to Holland Park from City Hall here and get the message out to everyone. Keep your kids, our streets safe from gangs and drugs. Thank you. We'll keep you updated through the whole program.
The number of shootings, gang-style targeted hits, and drug overdose deaths have increased exponentially, and we have lost many precious and promising lives in the process. I would say that even one life lost is one too many. There are, on average, more than 6 drug-related deaths per day in BC. It's a shame and is totally unacceptable. The average age of gang members in BC is 23 years, and they commit their first crime at the age of 16. And children as young as 10 years are being lured and recruited into gang life. This must stop. Enough is enough. PICS has been organizing the REACH event annually with the sole objective of creating awareness about the rising gang violence and drug abuse in our communities, and to share information about the programs, resources, and support systems available in the community. It is very obvious that more resources are needed and more needs to be done. The local police keeps working very hard to investigate and catch criminals, but are helpless bystanders when these criminals are back on the street the very same day. Enough is enough, and the community does need answers. When will the revolving door justice system get changed? Why are some judges more worried about the rights of criminals? Why cannot our elected officials change the laws to tackle these gangs? What's stopping them? That's the million-dollar question. But we are all guilty. We all just stand by, and we have created a new normal now. We go to events, we go to barbecues of these elected officials, Christmas events, fundraisers, we take selfies, we take pictures, we gladly post them on social media, but we rarely ever ask them the question, when will we start feeling safe as a community? When will our families start feeling safe? So we are all guilty here. But after years and years of inaction, the federal government now appears to be willing to consider making changes to some laws. Let's hope they walk the talk. The Reach Car Rally is not just a drive across our city, it is a visible stand against gang violence and drug abuse. Each car in this rally represents not only awareness, but also hope. Hope that with strong collaboration, we can prevent youth from being pulled into drugs and gangs. Too many young lives in the region have been lost or harmed because of these issues. We must remember that people getting killed and those doing the killings, as also people dying from drug abuse, and those selling these drugs are all part of our communities. They have grown up in our neighborhoods, gone to school with our children, have family ties with some of us, and are living in our communities. We just cannot bury our heads in the sand and keep looking the other way. Real change requires all of us working together, government, service providers, schools, families, media, and community members. We will continue to work with the community to raise awareness about this important matter that is impacting our next generation. In closing, I want to thank again everyone for joining us today for the car, rally and walk for drug and gang-free communities. Together, we can build that society. Thank you.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Mazen. I'm with the Dance Legacy Foundation, and we promote free counseling and therapy for youth between the age 15 25. And with that, we have our outreach team, we have social work team as well to help them navigate through other services that we provide. We also have wraparound programs that help the youth engage and socialize more. We have like cooking programs, we have food security programs. Our team take trauma-informed approach because a lot of the youth that we are support, they are facing barriers with mental health challenges, food insecurity, housing instability, and we do our best to connect them with the right services to help them get back in their community and be on their feet. And also we'd like to thank PICS for this lovely event. It's always good to connect and see other organizations, what they offer, what they have like programs, and we can work together to get back our community back strong and on their feet. So thank you everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for having us, and thanks to PICS for organizing such an amazing and important event, of course. My name is Yusuf Shabu. I work with the Surrey School District. I'm an outreach worker. I work with a department called Community School Partnership. I would like to talk to you about the things and the programs that we offer. We offer in-school and after-school programs. Those programs are most of them tailored towards student needs. They're focused on mentorship, leadership. Some of them are employment readiness. We have outreach workers at the elementary schools and some of the high schools. The best way to access those programs, if you speak to your school staff at the school, outreach workers or the admin, and if the programs exist in those schools, they will definitely refer you or you can register. Other than programs, the safety and the safety of our students always is very important to us. So we have a department called Safe School Department that's focused on the safety of our students. We have outreach workers, safe school liaison at the school. They have a wraparound program, and we also have, we collaborate with other agencies within the city to support the needs of our students. And something I really want to stress on is our PSST website. This website has a variety of information that youth and families can access to learn about the struggles that youth can face at schools and in the community. And also they can report things anonymously to us, and it's very cool. They just have to put their information on what's going on, and then once the information gets to us, then we'll take it on and investigate. And that's totally anonymously. Thank you very much.
We are talking to Satbir Chima. He is the president and CEO of PICS. We all know PICS and we appreciate everything you're doing. Today is about keeping our communities drug and gang free. Satbir, please tell us, how are you feeling this morning? Another successful annual drug and gang free community rally.
Yeah, it's great, Sonia ji, and it's important for the community to be aware that yes, this is a very important issue in the community. Drugs and gangs are taking a toll on our future generation, and PICS as an organization thinks that everybody should come together, connect with each other, collaborate, and make sure have our voices heard at the right places, because it's about time that the elected officials start taking note that yes, some laws need to be changed to protect our community, to protect our families, and it's important that, and I want to thank the community, the media, and everybody else, our partners, stakeholders who are here to support us today.
ਵੈਰੀ ਗੁੱਡ। ਨਾਲੇ ਹੁਣ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ 'ਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਕ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਸਪੀਕਿੰਗ ਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਮਝਾਓ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਇਹਦੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਗਾਹਾਂ ਯੂਥ ਨਾਲ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਟੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
ਸੋਨੀਆ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਜੇ ਕਿ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਕੁਝ ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਹ ਡਰੱਗਸ ਤੇ ਗੈਂਗਸ ਦਾ ਇਸ਼ੂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ। ਹਰ ਦਿਨ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਅਬਾਊਟ 6 ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਡੈਥ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਆਫ ਡਰੱਗ ਓਵਰਡੋਜ਼ BC ਵਿੱਚ। ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ ਟੋਟਲੀ ਅਨਐਕਸੈਪਟੇਬਲ। ਸਾਡੇ ਹੀ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ, ਸ਼ਰਮ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਡਰੱਗ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ, ਅਤੇ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਗਲਤ ਪਾਸੇ ਲਿਜਾਈ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਗੈਂਗਸ ਵੱਲ ਲਿਜਾਈ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਨਿੱਕੇ ਨਿੱਕੇ 10 ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਗੈਂਗ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਗਲੇ ਲਿਓਰ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਨੇ। ਐਂਡ ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਇਫ ਸਮ ਲਾਜ਼ ਨੀਡ ਟੂ ਬੀ ਚੇਂਜ। ਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਰਿਵੋਲਵਿੰਗ ਡੋਰ ਜਸਟਿਸ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਇਹ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਦੋਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਫਿਕਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਅਤੇ ਕਦੋਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਆਉਣੀ ਆ। ਹੁਣ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਵਾਲੇ ਵਿਚਾਰੇ ਬੰਦਾ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਲਿਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਅਤੇ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਤੱਕ ਉਹ ਬਾਹਰ ਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ ਟੋਟਲੀ ਅਨਐਕਸੈਪਟੇਬਲ। ਇਨਫ ਇਜ਼ ਇਨਫ। ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਇਟਸ ਅਬਾਊਟ ਟਾਈਮ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਵਾਲੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਆਪਣੇ ਇਲੈਕਟਡ ਅਫੀਸ਼ੀਅਲਸ ਕੋਲ ਜਾਣ। ਹੁਣ ਇਹ 'ਚ ਕਸੂਰ ਸਾਡਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੌਕਾ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ। ਅਸੀਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਇਲੈਕਟਡ ਅਫੀਸ਼ੀਅਲਸ ਦੇ ਬਾਰਬੇਕਿਊਜ਼ 'ਤੇ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਐਨੂਅਲ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਮਸ ਇਵੈਂਟਸ 'ਤੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਫੰਡ ਰੇਜ਼ਰਸ 'ਤੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਦੀ ਸਵਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਰਦੇ। ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਚਾਅ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਸੈਲਫੀਆਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ, ਫੋਟੋਆਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਪੋਸਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਬਟ ਵੀ ਨੈਵਰ ਪੋਜ਼ ਦੈਮ ਅ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਵੀ ਦੱਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਫੈਮਲੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਸੇਫ ਫੀਲ ਕਰਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਜੇ ਹਰ ਵੇਲੇ ਦਿਨ ਦਿਹਾੜੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਗੋਲੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਚੱਲਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਬੱਚੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਿਚਾਰੇ ਡਰੱਗਸ ਡੋਜ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਆ। ਐਂਡ ਇਸ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਨਾਟ ਸਿਰਫ ਪਿਕਸ ਦੀ, ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੀ, ਇਲੈਕਟਡ ਅਫੀਸ਼ੀਅਲਸ ਦੀ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਰਿਲੀਜੀਅਸ ਲੀਡਰਸ ਨੇ, ਮੀਡੀਆ ਵਾਲੇ ਨੇ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਕਿ ਰਲ ਕੇ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਉਠਾਈਏ।
ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਚੰਗੇ ਵਕਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਮਾੜੇ ਵਕਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੂਰ ਭੱਜ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ। ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਸਹੀ ਹੈ। ਸਿਰਫ ਪਿਕਸ ਨਹੀਂ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਆਹ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ।
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ, ਇਹ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਹੈ। ਐਂਡ ਅਗੇਨ ਦੇਖੋ, ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਰੌਲਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਕ੍ਰਾਈਮ ਵੱਧ ਗਿਆ, ਲਾਅ ਐਂਡ ਆਰਡਰ ਠੀਕ ਨਹੀਂ, ਉਦੋਂ 2-4 ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਰੌਲਾ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਫਿਰ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ। ਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਆਫਟਰ ਡੈਕੇਡਸ ਆਫ ਨੋ ਐਕਸ਼ਨ, ਇਨਐਕਸ਼ਨ, ਹੁਣ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਕਿ ਫੈਡਰਲ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਕੁਛ ਕਾਨੂੰਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੋਣਗੇ। ਜੇ ਉਹ ਕਰ ਦੇਣ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਤਹਿ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੁਕਰੀਆ ਕਰੂੰਗਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਹੁਣ ਦੇਖੋ, ਇਹ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਵੀ ਆਰ ਅਟਰੈਕਟਿੰਗ ਕ੍ਰਿਮੀਨਲਸ ਫਰੋਮ ਆਲ ਓਵਰ ਦਾ ਵਰਲਡ। ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਇਹ ਅਟੈਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਾੜਾ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਕੋਈ ਲਾਅ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕੋਈ ਕਾਨੂੰਨ ਨਹੀਂ, ਜੋ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਰੀ ਜਾਣ। ਦਿਸ ਮਸਟ ਸਟਾਪ।
Thank you so much, Satbir, for doing what you're doing with the community, and keep on the good work.
Thank you ji.
We're talking to Mohammed. He's the one that organized this event here for against drugs and against gangs, and it's a big deal. We do this every year with PICS, and thank you so much for organizing it. Tell me, how are you feeling today? Another year of a great rally.
Thank you so much for having me here. So PICS Society is always here to support communities, and also we are always spreading awareness regarding that anti-gang or drug abuse, because our community are facing with a lot of problems, especially youths are mostly involved in the gangs, and the gangs find them as a source that they do their work. So this is why we are here to provide these awareness and support to the family, that we are here always standing beside you, and other community partners that they are with us, that they can provide the resources that is available for them.
So what do you think, why do you think kids actually join gangs and they join drugs and that kind of a circle? Why are they doing this? Why aren't they doing what they're supposed to do, which is go to school, get an education, be with their family, do the right thing? Why are they straying from their families?
So sometimes financial barriers, not receiving specific instructions, not having any kind of specific information toward what resources are available for them, that is coming as a barrier for them, and they find that we are a person that do not we are not part of this community, so the gangs are using these barriers to hire them, or either they are going for using drugs.
So tell me, Mohammed, when someone is going into that life and they are coming out of that life, you've met a lot of people that have actually turned their life around. Tell me a bit about the experience you've had. I know that with the Youth Summit, we had a few discussions around that. What do you think is the vibe that people get from this kind of a rally to help them? What kind of a feedback are you getting?
So mostly, PICS Society is not only focusing on a one-day car rally to spread the awareness, but mostly we're focusing on the yearly basis that we provide resources. And the feedback that mostly we are seeing that each family is getting a good feedback to all PICS, and also the project that we are working with all youths, that they are in risk, that they are providing good resources, and we are happy that seeing that youths are not involving with the gangs anymore.
Okay, one last question for you, Mohammed. What's going to happen here today? Tell me who is going to show up and speak, because I know there's some dignitaries and other community partners.
So mostly with the community partners, we have Safe Haven from Diversity, United Way BC, also Dance Legacy, City of Surrey, Safe Programs, and also other organizations like we have Surrey Police that they helped us with the rally and they are staying with us. And also thank you so much for all media sponsors that they are here and helping us. So we are starting our speech and walk right now.
Wonderful. Let's go.
We
Thank you
shout
so
out-
much.
We shout out for community without gang and drug abuse.
Very good. Thank you, Mohammed.
Thank you so much.
We're talking to Brian Tepper, MLA, Surrey Panorama. He's always at every community event trying to make the streets safer, a safer community. And today's rally is about, again, against drugs and crime, gangs. Brian, how do you feel supporting this? Every year this happens. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, as critic for community safety, it's just fantastic to have these events. You've got to love the PICS Society for stepping up, trying to make our streets safer. It's the drugs situation has got out of control in this province.
Absolutely. We could go on for hours about the safety of the city of Surrey at the moment, but having an initiative like this, what does that mean to the youth that are watching right now and maybe feeling a little displaced?
Yeah, I mean, these are events that show that we do have a community that surrounds us, that, is willing to support everybody. We need to deal with the drug issues. So, anybody that is having problems has a place to reach out.
Right. And I think this might be a time for federal, provincial, and civic to all come together for a common cause.
Yeah, and I think actually in the last couple of days, we've sort of shown we're trying to, as an opposition for the provincial government, work with the city around some of these issues, namely the extortion problems we're having, but they also revolve around the drug issues and the gangs that we are having problems with.
Well, I think you said it just there. It's all connected.
Yes, it is. That's a huge problem that we have in the community. Faster we get anything to deal with it, the better we all will be, and the more support we have, the better the kids will be.
Thank you for your support always with our community.
Thank you.
We are here with the Mayor of Surrey, Brenda Locke, and she's always supporting every community, making sure that everyone is safe. And you're doing big things, as we discussed in another interview. This goes hand in hand with that, I would say. So what would you have to say about the rally that's happening today and every year?
You know, it is a really, really important message about drugs and about gangs in our city. And you're right, it does go hand in hand with what we talked about with the money that is going to the police for the extortion violence. But, giving kids healthy choices is so important and something our council is committed to. But I have to tell you, drugs is a big problem, and it's continuing to be a big problem in our city, and it's sad.
I think some of the things that you've done so far with the city, as far as like sports and having, accessible sports and equipment and such and all that, that is actually helping kids to come back to family dynamics rather than having to be involved in gang and drugs.
It has to be one of the biggest challenges for any parent and biggest concern for any parent is to see that their kids are safe and remain safe. And drugs and gangs are really one of the biggest challenges for them. So I totally think our commitment to sports and fields and the arts, all of those things to divert kids from gang life or drug life. And so I really want to thank PICS for doing this every single year. It's a great initiative.
Thank you, Mayor, for always being part of every community and making sure we're all safe.
Thank you for having me.
So you can hear them chanting in the background saying, "Say no to drugs, say no to gangs." A great staff initiative by the PICS organization with Sapir Chima. They're just walking by here. They're headed to Holland Park where they're going to finish off the rally they started before this, came to City Hall. Lots of dignitaries were here, including the Mayor of Surrey. Brian Tepper was also here, and a few city councillors were also here to support. And I should revise that with Brian Tepper, MLA for Surrey Panorama. The full title is needed there. And now they're going to head over to Holland Park. So we will take them there, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you so much for watching. Keep your kids safe. Keep your youth on the right path and support initiatives like this against drugs, against gangs. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time.